Assalamu alaikum. Good morning. Welcome back to your biology class, my dear students. So, how are you, students? I hope you all are fine. And this is your biology teacher again from United Public School. Okay? And in our today's class, we will discuss about TS of chloroplast, which means transfer section of chloroplast. In our last class, we had seen that the TS of leaf, right? So, here is our TS of leaf, the transfer section of leaf, and here is the chloroplast present. As you can see, chloroplast all over the distributed. Chloroplast is distributed all over the plant leaf, right? Leaf of the plant. And what we have to do, we have to isolate the chloroplast from the leaf of the plant. It is very difficult. While isolating chloroplast from the leaf of the plant, if the cell will get broken, then the chloroplast will be also broken into pieces. So we have the isolation of chloroplast from the leaves of the plants is very difficult. We have to do it very carefully. So as I say, while isolating the chloroplast from the leaf, if the cell is broken, then the chloroplast will also get into pieces. So it is very difficult. But in 1954, the Daniel Arnold was able to break up the plant cell, and he gently obtained chloroplast from the plants of the cell, and he studied in laboratories. What he studied, let us see. Here is our TS of chloroplast, and the membrane, stroma, thylakoid, granule, all the structures are present. It has been found that the chloroplast is a membranous structure consisting of membrane, which means it is a membranous structure, means it has many membranes. What is membranes in the sense? Membrane in the sense covering, outer covering or the inner covering is nothing but membrane. The membranes has, so it is a membranous structure. The innermost layer forms sacked sac-like structure called grana. So it has an innermost layer that has stack-like structure. What is stack-like structure means? The arrangement one above the other. As you can see over this picture, the arrangement is one above the other, right? So this type of arrangement is known as sacked. So sack-like structure is present from in the most layer. It is called grana. And the grana, what is the function of the grana? It is believed to be the site of trapping energy, solar energy. It helps in trapping solar energy from the sun. And the next is the intermediary fluid filled portion is called stroma, and there is an intermediary, which means in between the membranes there is a portion which is filled with fluid. That fluid is nothing but stroma. And what is the function of this fluid, the stroma? It helps in is responsible for the enzymatic reaction. This enzymatic reaction, why the enzymatic reaction does? For the production of, for the synthesis of glucose. This, after the synthesis of glucose, all this glucose will come together, the join together to form starch. So I repeat, there are two membranes, right? Innermost layer is called grana, intermediate membrane is called stroma. Grana helps in trapping of solar energy from sun. Stroma helps in doing enzymatic reaction, in occurring enzymatic reaction. This enzymatic reaction helps in production or the synthesis of glucose, and all the glucose they together form to further they together join to form starch. And the substances found in chloroplast which capture sunlight are called photosynthetic pigments. And the many other different substances are present in chloroplast, right? The substance which helps in capturing sunlight, that substances are nothing but photosynthetic pigments. And there are several types of photosynthetic pigment involved in the process of producing organic molecules like glucose in plant. So there are several types of photosynthetic pigments which present in chloroplast, as you can see in this picture. So all this all the pigments which helps in the process of producing organic molecules. What is the organic molecules? Like glucose in plants, involved in the sense take a part. So the pigments which take part in process of producing organic molecules are called photosynthetic pigments, right? And the chlorophyll is such as a pigment which contain one atom magnesium. It is similar to the structure of the hemoglobin, and hemoglobin has the iron containing red pigment that transport oxygen in blood, which means the statement means the chlorophyll structure is similar to the hemoglobin structure. But there is only one difference, that is the chlorophyll has center atom, that is magnesium, and the hemoglobin center atom is iron. That is the difference, but the structure of both is is same. What is hemoglobin? It is a pigment, red color pigment. It is present inside the animal body in blood, right? In animal body of the blood. What did this blood pigment, this hemoglobin helps in? It helps in transport of oxygen. So students, as I said, structure of the hemoglobin and the chlorophyll is similar. This is chlorophyll, this is hemoglobin, but the center atom is different. Chlorophyll contain magnesium while hemoglobin contain iron, and the structure, as you can see, the structure is similar. Okay, come back. Two major kinds of chlorophylls are associated with thylakoid membrane. There are two major means important, bade major large kinds of chlorophylls are associated means take a part, associated means involvation, take a part of it, they take part with thylakoid membrane. The two kinds of chlorophylls are chlorophyll A and the chlorophyll B, and chlorophyll A is bluish green in color while chlorophyll B is yellowish green in color, and around 250 to 400 pigment molecules are grouped as light harvesting. There are these uncountable pigments, they group together in photosynthesis, they group together in each thylakoid, and the such innumerable units they function together in chloroplast of the green plant in the process of photosynthesis. All these pigments, they function together in chloroplast of green plants in process of photosynthesis. So students, as I said, there are two chlorophylls, they associated means joined, they connected with thylakoid membrane, that is the chlorophyll A and the chlorophyll B. The chlorophyll A is bluish green in color and the chlorophyll B is yellowish green in color, and all the pigments which are approximately present to 250 to 400, they all work together in the process of photosynthesis. In the process of photosynthesis, all the pigments will work together. So during photosynthesis, several events or the steps will occur. What are that? The conversion of light energy to chemical energy, splitting of water molecule, it is also called as photolysis of water, reduction of carbon dioxide to carbohydrate. So I repeat, what is the events that occurs in chloroplast? Three events, that is conversion of light energy to chemical energy, it converts, okay, and the breaking of water molecules, which means splitting in the sense breaking, photolysis also called as breaking of water molecules, and the third is reduction in the sense reducing, matlab becoming less, reduction of carbon dioxide to carbohydrate. So these three steps helps in the process of photosynthesis in chloroplast. So light is required to initiate several events, while several may continue even in absence, which means to initiate means to start the several events. Light, in some cases light is required, in some cases light is also absence. So that, which means once light energy is captured, right, it can also start the reaction in absence of light. So once light can capture, it can help reaction to continue even in the dark. But to initiate the process, to start the process, light is very essential. After starting off in process or the event, if there is absent of light, then also it will be the process will be continue. How it store the light energy, okay. And you know what? Light dependent events or reactions are called as light reaction, and it is found in takes place in grana, while the rest are called as in light independent or the dark reaction, and they occur in stroma, which means the reactions which takes place in presence of light are called light reaction, and the reaction which takes place in absence of light, in shadow of the shadow, then it is called as dark reaction. Okay, and the dark reaction is also called as light independent reaction, which means light के बिना भी reaction to the independent, light के बिना. So this light reaction occurs in grana. Grana, what is the grana? Grana is the innermost part. As we seen over here, grana is the innermost part of the chloroplast, DS of chloroplast. And dark reaction occurs in stroma, and stroma is outermost. Stroma is intermediary part. The fluid which is present, it is called as intermediary part, right? So dark reaction takes place in stroma and light reaction takes place in grana. So next mechanism of photosynthesis, as we know there is light reaction and dark reaction occurs in process of photosynthesis, but mechanism matlab how the process will go on, the step by step mechanism we have to give. Part works together, how the parts work together and how it works, okay, we have to see. As I said, most of the events takes place in light reaction. As I said, the first, which means the first and second steps takes place in light reaction, and the third step is takes place in only dark reaction. Okay. First of all, let us see light reaction, light dependent reaction, that is light reaction. In this, light is play a key role, which means light मिले तो ही reaction start होता. So a series of chemical reaction occurs in very quick succession initiated by light, which means the lights when the pigments get sunlight, right? After that only reaction will be started, and therefore the process is technically called as photochemical phase or the light dependent reaction. ठीक है. And the light reaction takes place in chlorophyll containing thylakoids called grana of chloroplast. As I said, the light reaction will takes place in grana of which is innermost layer, right? This statement states that only. Several steps occur in the light reaction, that is step 1, step 2, that is light conversion of light energy to chemical and the splitting of photomolecules. So what happened in first step, in the chlorophyll on exposure to sunlight, thus when the sunlight is falls on it, it become activated. The chlorophyll become activated by observing photons. Photon, what is a photon? Photon is a unit. It is a particle present of the light energy which is present in light energy. It is a particle or the photon. Okay. So what happened? Chlorophyll observe the photon which is present in light energy. After this, it will get the reaction will be started. And what happened in second reaction, in second step 2, the energy is splitted into water molecules to release oxygen. The reaction is known as photolysis. As I said, second reaction is splitting of water. Though, so the energy which is observed from the sunlight, right? So this energy helps in splitting of water molecules, and photolysis means photo means light and lysis means breaking. It helps in breaking of water molecule. This was discovered by Robert Hill. So this discovered by Robert Hill, hence it is called as Hill's reaction in the name of the scientist. So what happened in second reaction? Water molecules will break into hydrogen and oxygen will be released, as is mentioned in textbook. Then what happened? Hydrogen, it immediately catch up the special molecule compound, that is NADPH, and it is to form NADPH and another energy rich compound, that is ATP. Either nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide phosphate, NADP. Okay, reduced NADPH. ATP means adenosine triphosphate. So what happened? A water molecule will break into pieces, and oxygen will be released, and hydrogen it immediately catch up by a special compound, that is NADP. Okay, what is NADP? As I said, nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide phosphate. So this H is catch up by this compound and it produces NADPH. Okay, and it releases a compound, that is ATP. What is the ATP? ATP is adenosine triphosphate, and it is our end product. So by this we have completed light reaction, that is the reaction event 1 and 2, step 1 and 2. In dark reaction only step 3 we will discuss in our further classes. Okay. So my dear students, your today's homework is draw a TS of chloroplast diagram, okay, with parts. Okay, with parts you have to draw and submit in your groups. Thank you students. Up to that, stay safe. Thank you.